This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashim, Yahawashi, Bahashim, Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Much respect to the brothers laboring worldwide in truth and sincerity. Salutations and blessings to the elect, believing on the words of Yahawah, Bahashim, Yahawashi. Coming at you with another lesson, Lord willing, is edifying. And yeah, we're truly at the end. Because the visions, which is, you go into that word vision, one of the definitions there is prophecy, is speaking. So much so, hey, you got a topic on everything now. From the pestilence, to the plagues, to the MOTB, to Civil War, to World War III, man. But in this lesson right here, I want to touch on the earthquakes, the floods, the fires that's occurring around the world. Because the Lord said he was going to bring these things upon the world real quick. Let's grab that real quick. The Lord said he was going to bring plagues upon the world, man. You know? Second Ezra, chapter 15. And verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy. Right. Hey, that vision is for an appointed time, where we were commanded to declare these words unto you, the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Right, you can bank on it. It's a guarantee. It's a 100% certainty that these prophecies are going to come to pass. It says, fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. Right, that word incredulity goes into unbelief. So we're not worried about your unbelief. It's not going to trouble us. Right? It said, why is it not troubling us? First of all, because we see the prophecies, man. We see what the Lord is doing in the earth. And it builds our faith. It says, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. See? Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. And that's what we're seeing occur, man. The Lord is bringing plagues upon the world. Now, this first article, right here to my left, it says, Hong Kong fire, death toll rises 128. Rises to 128 as officials say fire alarms not working properly. And if you spiritual, you know that has the working or the hand of Yahawashi all over it, man. Okay, to the point where your fire alarms are not working. See, so now you can't even get out the house because you don't even know it's a fire, man. As it were. Now, I believe this happened in a. Matter of fact, let's read a little bit. Let's get the summary. It says at least 128 people are now dead. Are now known to have died, with dozens still missing after a fire ripped through a high-rise. Look at that, a high-rise Hong Kong residential estate on Wednesday. Authorities say, see that? So you ain't had nowhere to go, for real. You were high up in the air, you know. You were caught in an evil time, as it were, man. But see, this is part of the visitation of Yahawah, which he promised. You know, he said he was going to visit this place like that, man. Okay, let's go here. Get some of these. It says 4.6 magnitude earthquake rattles Hawaii's Big Island. And the Lord said, matter of fact, let's grab that. What is that? Isaiah 28, is it? Or is it 29? Let's see. Yeah, Isaiah chapter 28. Yep, Isaiah chapter 28 and verse 2. Behold, the Lord have a mighty and strong one, which as a tempest of hell and a destroying storm, as a flood of a mighty water overflowing, shall cast down to the earth with the hand. Yeah, that's one of the visitations. It's not what I wanted. But it goes along with the lesson though, man. You know? Man, I'm having a 29. As it says, earthquakes and tempests and the flame of devouring fire. Bear with me. All right. Let's do this. Okay. 29 and 6. I don't know how I forgot that. Isaiah chapter 29 and verse 6. And thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. And we just seen that fire. All right. 128 unalive in Hong Kong. You know. Well, again, this is the visitation of Yahawashi upon the earth, man. You see? Again, 4.6 magnitude earthquake rattles Hawaii's Big Island. We just going to get the headlines because that's all we need, man. You know? It says nearly 500 earthquakes strike Alaska over the past week. See that? Hey, man, the signs that the Lord said to look for. Let's grab that. See, we're clearly at the end. And again, how do we know? Because it's speaking. Say Matthew chapter 24 and verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? Right? We're going to jump down to verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, we're seeing that, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. See that? All these are the beginning of sorrow. See? So yeah, we just at the beginning, man. Again, nearly 500 earthquakes strike Alaska over past week. Multiple earthquakes rock home of world's biggest tech companies in Silicon Valley. Right. Get ready for the big one, man. The big one is eventually going to come to America, Babylon the Great, man. Okay? It's going to surely hit California and other various places around the earth. You know? It says at least 17 dead after landslides and flash floods inundate popular tourist destinations. See that? Hey, man, the Lord unalive 17. You know? I want to say this place is in somewhere in India. Okay? Well, we just read it. Isaiah, what was that, 29 and 2? Where the Lord send a storm and tempest. You know? See, this is how the Lord is going to get down in the last days. He's going to unalive a lot of people, man. You know? In effort to what? Fulfill the prophecy that he laid out. You know? Is what it say in the last days, people are going to be taken in a great number. You know? Also says the land shall be barren of faith. So we're right on schedule, man. Okay? It says at least 56 dead as severe floods hit Sri Lanka. See? So the Lord is unaliving people by flash floods. He's unaliving people by these storm and tempests that's creating these floods. You know? He's unaliving people by creating fires on high rises, man. Where you have to jump if you want to live, and shit, you ain't gonna live very long doing that, man. You see? But this is all what the Lord said to look for, as we just read in St. Matthew 24. Let's go to 2nd Ezra 9. 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse 1. He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. See? Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes, see that? And uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. See that? So that's what? That's prophecy, man. That vision that was for an appointed time, what we're seeing is speak loud and clear. And is actually becoming clearer and clearer as the days go along, man. It says, for like all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. You go into that word manifest, it means clear to the mind or eye. So we know what season we in. I pray it's been edifying. We give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rawchaa, Qadash. Till the next time, Shalom.